Okay, we need 2 pieces of wood. Alright?
Yep.
115 millimetres wide, so that's across this way. 100, 110.
115. So now.
Okay, and come along here. Measure again. Can you measure 175 for me?
175.
117, 175. Line across. Okay, but we'll do a cut across there, and a cut across there, and then a cut down there, and a cut down there on the table saw. Okay?
The tape, that?
Yeah. Like out. Thumbs on the edges, fingers on top here. Not in like that, just like that. Okay? And then we're going to push it forward. Can you give me a demo of what you're going to do? So we're holding this piece of wood nice and firmly, and then we're just going to slide it gently forward, and the saw's going to do all the work. So let's transfer that curve. Make sure this is nice and straight. Okay, and the same on this side. Then we're going to saw towards that line of the bandsaw, and then we'll sand it in with the spindle sander. Okay. If we need to move this corner, we'll do it holding this pencil. Okay, left hand on this pencil. Okay, and we're going to push it under that blade. Okay, and it's going to be quite shouty. We don't want to cut all the way to the line, because if we nick into the wood, we can't put any back on again. Around the outside of the line with a reasonable margin, and then we'll sand it to the line to get it exactly right. Okay.
So about there.
Yeah, about there. Are you ready? What we do, we put a bit of wood on this side, and this thing will spin that way, and we gently just eat the material away. Okay?
Will it be fast?
Yep, and it will try and snatch it out of your hand. So you need to stand over here, be nice and positive, put a hand on top of the piece of wood. Okay? Are you ready?
Yep.
Looking pretty good. We'll just use the hand sander now to just take that burr off the edge, okay?
The bird?
The burr, the bits of wood that sort of folded back on itself.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Rough and donk.
Okay. These are painter's pyramids, okay?
You've got 3 underneath.
We've got 3 or 4 underneath. 3 is probably sufficient, but we can go with 4. There we go, like that. And repeat. Check we're still rolling. Stop gurning at my camera. So here you go, here's a brush. Here's your paint. Don't throw it on the floor around yourself. Doesn't need to stir. You just dip that in and then slather it on. It's not rocket science this one, so it's alright. Okay, and then strangely, all we do
Sweet.
is start rubbing it off.
We can rub it off.
Yeah. We want a thin coating, so
Whoa,
we want to
you're
wipe.
doing it now?
Yeah, wipe off the excess.
Oh.
Right then. Check it again. Height of the hole.
64 millimeters.
Okay, so let's keep that down there. We'll judge the middle. We'll judge the middle by eye. Put that on the line. Okay. We're going to err on the side of caution and go up rather than down. If it's too low, he just won't fit. If he's too high, he just won't touch the floor. Try and judge the middle. Out there, want to give that a squidge? Push on down on top nice and hard. Push, push. Okay. Nice and hard. There we go. Okay. Now we want to then use these screws, so we're going to go choose a drill bit the right size.
A drill.
Okay, so we just want to make sure it's lined up. Turn drill on. Now we're not quite done because we need to countersink these holes. You ready? So that has left a cone-shaped hole into which that cone-shaped screw thread will sit. Put one on this one as well. Right. Now, in order to drive these nails in, they're going to go through this bit of wood, okay, which is easy because it's going to go through those layers, but we want to really be going downwards, okay? And it's going to have to go into the end grain of this bit of wood. And fastings don't really like going into the end grain. They have a tendency to split the wood out. So we want to hold these things nice in position. We're going to put some glue in the gap. And we're going to want to hold it like that, but you can see it's not very stable there, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to use the edge of this table here, and we're going to use some clamps and some bits of wood. So let's get this jig all jigged up first of all. And then the outside piece will go onto this side here with some glue and then some brads. Okay, so let's get some wood glue.
Gorilla.
That will be plenty. Okay. We'll put that on there. And I'll hold it while you put your eye protection on. Split the wood. Because it's soft pine, this should go easily nice and deep. Okay. You take this, it's quite heavy. You might need to put a hand on the battery if it's too heavy for you. You got a finger on the trigger.
Yep.
Make sure we're straight in line with the screw. And then just pull the trigger gently. Okay, there we go. Alright, bottom plate. So we need to cut some out.
With this?
We'll just use some scissors. But we'll start off by drawing around it. Let's see if we can see this line with pencil, or was only to use something more elaborate. You can see that, can't you?
Yep.
Okay then. Right, there's some scissors. There's some craft foam. Make it nice and neat.
Am I going to do it?
Can you listen to instructions and do what you're told?
Yeah.
Then there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. It's a spray can with a nozzle on top, so we're going to just apply a nice even coat to both of these. Go. Yeah, it's not quite what I was expecting to come out of there. A little bit of glue drying on that bit. Stick him onto there. Let's pick it up. Whatever that comes with. Let's get that out of the way before we glue ourselves to it. Yeah, trim those back afterwards. I know PPE is not the easiest to wear, but it's important. I'm connecting you. I kind of want to stick those guys down a bit.